Peace be with you. This is Miya, your dance life coach, your transformational miracle worker, the founder of Kizomba Cafe and Kizombaology from Vancouver, Canada. My dear friends, this is part 2 for lady styling on how to dance on tippy toes, especially for girls who wants to learn a more advanced Kizomba follower techniques. This is actually a very special technique that was originally introduced back in 2011 by a lot of European instructors. Spain, his name is Yvonne, has really spent hours on helping me to learn how to break it down into little baby steps. And then later on, I actually formulated with my own understanding and my own observation into knowing how to actually help the girls to learn these techniques in an easier and more effortlessly way, so that you actually get a whole picture of how to get it done without struggling. Because when it's not done right, you might look like you are dancing on tippy toes, but yet the weight are not changed or transformed properly, so you will still actually feel like something is missing, especially feeling tired or like feeling dragged, like falling off on your own back because of the transition and also the technique that's not being applied properly. Because I've seen a lot of people dancing on tippy toes, but yet because of the position that's not really erect in a way that will help the dancer, the follower, keeping in connect and also center of her own grounding. It actually can become a barrier for the lead because he will feel like disconnected with you. So that's why I want you to actually take your time, really tiny little baby steps into creating a master skill that you will actually enjoy so much better, and in a way that it's not even thinking anymore when you are dancing on this technique. Okay, so why don't we actually jumping into review what we did last time, just very briefly, so that if you missed from the part 1, at least you know what is the sequence of the practice. Okay, and that's just started here. So last time I talked about, in order to have this position of dancing, you need to first train your every part of your muscles on the legs, including from the tippy toes. You want to think about every single part of your leg has a job to do. So in the beginning, you're going to press your toes onto the floor and creating a lot of weight, giving all the weight to the floor. By doing that, you actually have to bend your knee. So then the second step is to strengthen your leg. At this point, I want you to feel like super tight on the calf, and on the thigh, and also on the toes. So that will be the chunk number 2. So 1, 2. And when you are standing, face your body forward, having your leg to spread out, okay? The hip, this is where your weight is gonna be. And then you will look away to the side of your body, another direction, and then you press the weight. Okay, let's do that again. 1, 2, press 3, 4, strengthen the leg. And then from here, you just keep on practicing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, strengthen the leg, 7, press, 8, strengthen the leg. Now let's go to the other side. Facing forward, spread out your leg, turn your body, okay, pointing your toes to the other side of the wall. And now you're gonna bend your knee, press the weight. 1, 2, strengthen your leg, tight, feeling the muscle. It's painful, but it's worth it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No matter how you count, it's 2 count, 1 move, 2 count, 1 move, okay? So second thing we wanna do today is to actually come into standing position by opening, spreading the toes, 10 toes, away from yourself, which is sideways, like a V shape. That's what you're gonna do. Keeping the legs in between, the space in between the legs with the size of your feet, like that, okay? What am I doing? Oh gosh, kind of weird. Okay, yeah, no more jokes. Okay, so let's go back to that. Putting a fist right between the legs, I know it looks awkward, but let's just actually do it for the sake of practice. Gotta be serious right here. And then release, so you know exactly the space in between the legs. And now I want you to do this by pushing yourself up. Because of the practice with toes, you know how to put the pressures underneath the floor. And at this point right now, I want to actually use your own hand to hold your own butt right here and feeling the sensation of squeezing your butt, your thighs, squeeze and push the weight down on the ground. If you feel like this is a bit challenging, see if you can bring your hands up and just hold it like that. As much as you squeeze your tummy, your butts, you are able to stand up tall and you will release. Okay, that's more like a hardcore training. But in the beginning, if you want to break it down, you can do this by spreading the legs, open up a tiny bit, and just bring your hands up like that, and go up 1, 2, drop, 3, 4. And so going up 1, 2, press, hold, squeeze your butt, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do that 4 counts. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, go, 1, 2, hold, 3, 4. 1, 2, squeeze, 3, 4. If I'm gonna do 8 counts, you can follow me. Let's go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that's it for the part 2 to practice. And I wanted you to take your time by practicing this 1, 2, 3, 4 into 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, or 1, 2, drop, 3, 4. Whatever you count, as long as it's 2 counts each move. Because later on, this is why I want you to learn how to do tippy toe, is because you will look nicer when you're doing your tadasha. Ba, 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 dun, 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 ba, ba, ba. See why it looks better than compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See the difference? This is the reason why I want you to practice as much as you can to feel really comfortable with standing up tall. That way you can dance and looking more elegant like a lady. Thank you very much. And yeah, if you like this video and you think that it's very helpful for you to learn the techniques, I would like to ask you for sharing this video with someone that you know is struggling with learning the dance. And by doing that, you're actually spreading the love and also your kindness. Until then, don't forget, in order to love other people, like other people, or make other people like us, we're gonna learn how to love ourselves first and live, love, dance from a dancing heart. Ciao.